As voters in New Hampshire prepare to vote in today's primary, we're getting an inside look at the candidates' TV ads in the Granite State. Lee Carter, pollster and partner at Maslansky and Partners, joins us with what did and did not work. Thanks for getting up with us this morning. We appreciate it.
Anytime.
It's early. So most of us have not had the privilege of seeing these ads. So I want to take you through some of these and get your thoughts and your grades. Let's start, though, with Christie's ad attacking President Obama for being soft on terrorism. Let's look at this.
There's no one else who's running for president of the United States who's actually been responsible for prosecuting and investigating terrorists. Hillary Clinton will be nothing more than the third term of Barack Obama. She was one of the architects of this foreign policy. We need to send a clear and strong message to our adversaries that there are clear limits to your conduct, and if you violate those limits, America's going to hold you to account.
It's a pretty good ad.
It was a really good ad. I think what's really interesting to see is that both independents and Republicans respond to this. And in New Hampshire, independents are critical. I have found over and over again, Christie's message is resonating. What I can't quite understand is why that's not translating to huge support. It's not. And I don't know if it's just there's something about him that people aren't able to connect with, but his message is resonating. He is on point. And even in the debate when he was going after Rubio, people just loved it.
So you'd give that one an A?
Yeah.
An A. Okay, well, Bernie Sanders, he's going with a positive message. Let's take a look at this. What do you grade this one?
We gave it an A, and the voters told us this was anthemic, it was optimistic, it was all about it. It's a real feel-good ad, and that's what people want to hear from the candidates. They want to see a better picture of America, and Bernie painted it for them with this ad.
All right, a lot of them used their endorsements in their ads, including Ted Cruz, the Duck Commander, Phil Robertson, who endorsed Ted Cruz. Let's look at this one.
I've looked at the candidates. Ted Cruz is my man. He fits the bill. He's godly. He loves us. He's the man for the job, and he will go duck hunting, because today we're going. Ted Cruz is my man. I'm voting for him.
What do you give this one?
So the voters gave this one a C. You can see the independents were flat on this, and that does not work for him. The one thing I just need for people to understand about endorsements, at this stage in the primaries, it's more influential, it's more important to have somebody local, somebody that you know endorse, than a celebrity endorsement, especially in a state like New Hampshire. So this one didn't necessarily help him.
And another endorsement, Rubio used the Pawn Stars host Rick Harrison. He called Rubio a good investment. Let's look at this.
Over the past few years, people have tried to sell us some real doozies. But this is really worth something. When people see for themselves, I don't have to convince them it's a good investment. I don't have to show them the value for their family. So when this guy walked into my shop, I knew he was the real deal.
This one is a little bit better than you saw Cruz. Still a C, because people weren't able to really connect and say, why should I trust this endorsement? It did make Rubio seem just a little bit cooler, which is something that he needs, but it really did.
They all need a little bit more coolness.
A little bit, yeah.
Well, these ads are a lot of money, but they also have a huge impact on what potentially can happen tonight. Lee Carter, thanks for being with us this morning. We appreciate it.